I made this. Welcome back to the Brew House. Very special episode, a long time in the making. We're finally going to drink my Mr. Beer American Lager that I started brewing on New Year's Eve, actually. So, it's been a
Good
while.
show.
It's been a while.
Snaps all around.
The experience of making this beer was super cool, a lot of fun, and I want to do it again soon.
Let's see if it's good first, buddy.
Yeah,
Slow down.
I know, it's like, wait a minute.
Slow down.
That is a neat color.
I cannot wait to critique this.
Have you guys started to get any hints of it in the area? I can already smell it.
I can smell it already.
Gentlemen,
The beers.
All right.
Mr. Beer American Lager. Cheers.
It's interesting.
It hits your nose real fast.
Yeah,
Like
it's the minute you get there, I immediately get appley. I get super appley.
No, that's good.
It is. I think the carbonation is a little
Weird.
It's
yeah.
it's high. I think that is gonna wear off though.
So what did Mr. Beer classify this beer as?
Just a lager, American lager,
American lager?
Merca.
and it's got a pretty like a nice amber brown to it.
It doesn't get more American.
Yeah,
than
like
it
as
will.
soon as you, it doesn't. Just like there's like a bald eagle just perched on his shoulder.
We need to get Will in front of an American flag.
Oh, it
waving in the
needs to.
background.
Yeah, it's just like can we just have a minute and just take a break for a salute?
Well, even as I'm drinking it now, I can taste the carbonation is already almost gone. It's already tasting like that.
Yeah.
That sourness is gone, and you get a lot more of that the beer flavor.
Sure, I actually really like the color because when you said American lager, I was immediately thinking it was gonna be pale. I thought it was gonna be straw.
like just yellow.
Yeah, it was gonna be like a super clear straw color that I was like, oh, this is gonna be it's not gonna have any body.
That was the thing that surprised me the most about it when I first tried it, is that it does have a lot of body. It's not like a regular domestic where it's
Sure.
super watery, even though it's got the weedy taste or whatever. The only complaint that I have is when you first start drinking it after the pour, it does taste very like carbonated, you know?
Yeah.
But that goes away in it's been like 2 minutes, that goes away and it's tastes
Sure.
great.
The only thing that I would probably say that, at least with this beer, if I was going to be like ordering this beer at a place, like Will's personal, like, you know, when he decides to charge us, it's,
He would charge us
he would
too.
totally charge us. He'd be like, just so you know, your tab, I'm calling it. And I'm like, fuck. And it's like,
Will, it's us, your buddies, Pat and Kevin.
Well, another cool thing is that one batch was 11 bottles, and each bottle is basically 2 beers. So
cool.
there's tons of this. So
Yeah.
So if it ends up being good like it did, I have like 2 months supply of Mr. Beer Lager.
that's pretty dope.
Pat was kind enough to pick up some tall boys for us.
Classy as fuck.
Super classy. Like we're keeping up the appearances here.
Yeah, right. I picked up the you have 40s? No, okay. I guess tall boys would do. And $10 on pump 12, please. Thank you.
$10.
We have
yeah, a number near filling my tank.
up first we have the king of beers, Budweiser.
Royalty.
Classic American lager.
Sure.
Cool, crisp from the waters of the Rockies.
Collected.
And then the other side, we have the beer of my people, Dos Equis.
Flashback to first episode.
Back to Mexico.
German beer, made in Mexico. So let's
Just
break these
like
open.
Will.
Yes. Let's compare some colors, some aromas.
Some sounds. God,
It already sounds different.
like the big cans are just so comical. Like there's like
Yeah.
you look like a cartoon character holding these ginormous cans. Like
Well, if you look already, this is kind of the color I expected the Mr. Beer to be.
that's what I thought it was gonna totally be like.
And you can already, it's basically just water.
It looks so much like water. Like because I haven't had a Budweiser in so long.
And these have no body either. You can tell there's not any sort of fullness to it.
Yeah, I know that's gonna be
This one,
That's gonna be soda. Look how carbonated that is. That's insane how carbonated that is.
this is gonna be a little bit better, I think.
This one should be a little darker.
It's a little darker, but not much.
Yeah.
So there's the Dos Equis.
Noise.
Actually, they look pretty fucking close to the same to me. I thought
but
this
it is a little darker. Only by like a really small.
So slightly.
Ever so slightly.
There you go.
It's Leviosa.
And now that we're doing it, I see that it's really not a fair comparison.
Yeah.
It's just this is what I originally thought
Yeah.
was the competition. This like I thought we were making like a pretty simple, easy kind of like domestic type of beer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it ended up being much closer to an actual craft beer that you would get at a craft
Yep,
brewery
absolutely.
than a domestic.
After drinking these two to compare to yours, Will, it made me like yours a lot more.
Well, the
Yeah.
truth is that a fair comparison to this would have been something like a Boston Lager.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And I think this is very comparable. Like it's good.
I mean, it's also even close to the same shade.
Yeah.
Because immediately after I poured these, that's when I realized my mistake. Like it was I didn't
I made a mistake.
When is Wilbur admitted to making a mistake?
almost.
Oh, I know.
Like cut to like the footage and it's like boom.
Alcohol.
I give Mr. Beer my highest recommendation if you're someone who's interested in brewing your own beer. Brewing your own beer is hard. They made a kit that makes it pretty easy. It's super cool and really fun. And as we saw today, the beer is really good.
Yeah.
I should have given it more credit and put it against some harder beers. It's just I didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
Sure.
Yeah.
I definitely. This is a really cool thing if you're ever going to somebody's house.
Yeah.
And just like, hey, you're gonna get this at my house and nowhere else. That makes the party super cool.
And I also want to thank a lot of our viewers who have been watching us from the beginning and have stuck around. We read all your comments, and we definitely take notice of everyone that takes notice of us, and we're really happy about it. And soon, we're gonna have some shirts available, and also a few new shows.
Oh!
Kind of show.
Secret shows.
Secret naked ones.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
Cheers.
The works. Cheers.
Boom, boom.